Hello everyone, it's Dragon Rise of Fantasy here, and today I'm going to be reading out a bit of an extract from my story about Elderstorm. As you know, Elderstorm is my Nightwing SkyWing hybrid, and I really wanted to share her story with you guys because I just thought I would. Okay, here we go. Elderstorm woke up to find her annoying half-brother Vulture standing over her. Vulture was a full-bred SkyWing dragon, while Elderstorm was a Nightwing SkyWing hybrid. They were only related because Vulture's dad was also her dad. "What do you want?" Elderstorm hissed, getting up and backing Vulture into the cave wall. I just wanted to let you know that the spellers are waiting," Vulture stammered, covering himself with his wings. Elderstorm rolled her eyes and flicked her tail at him, stalking out of the cave. The spellers were her underground group of outcast hybrids or animus dragons that she had started with the recent arrival of Andromeda, though they had been taking other dragons from unknown different tribes from different continents. She walked onto the stone pavilion and immediately spotted the blue dragon shape weaving through the crowd of dragons. Andromeda was tilting her head towards every dragon that was in reach. "What in the name of the three moons are you doing?" she hissed at her, weaving through the crowd to reach the space wing. "You know that reading other dragons' minds to find their secrets isn't allowed down here." Andromeda looked at her skeptically. "Well, I'd like to know what they're thinking of me," she said, flaring her teal wings wide. "That's their business," Elderstorm reminded her for the 5th time that 1 week. I can't deal with this right now," Elderstorm hissed and climbed back onto the stone pavilion, facing the crowd of dragons. She spotted Stonefish in a corner, flaring his spikes, if anyone got too close to him, and stared at him until he stopped and looked back to her. Vulture came up beside her and stood in the front row. Vulture was only allowed in the spellers since her mother had told Elderstorm to look after her scared, timid brother well before she died in that battle with the Leafwings a long time ago. "Listen up, spellers," Elderstorm yelled, flaring her wings. "News has come from Draconis. The Bloodwings are searching for our group," she roared at them, reciting what she'd practiced hours on end last night. The Bloodwings were a distant tribe from another continent called Draconis, and Furious was their runaway prince, the only member the spellers had of a Bloodwing. "We are sending out scouts and we are keeping the Dragon X safe," Elderstorm hissed and signaled to Furious to come stand by her. Furious stood next to her and spoke to the dragons in front of him and said, "My father Wobringer won't stop. He's determined to find me ever since I ran away." Elderstorm nodded, glaring at the other dragons to agree with him as Andromeda saddled up next to Stonefish and entwined her tail with his. Elderstorm nodded as Furious finished up, speaking to the crowd, and then said, "Spellers dismissed." As the crowd parted, she made her way to Andromeda and Stonefish. Stonefish was a Sea-Wing-Stone-Wing hybrid mistake. He was only half royalty, as his mother was Queen Moss of the Stone-Wings, who had met a Sea-Wing called Wave and had 1 egg. Stonefish had strange abilities. He could flare poisonous spikes in his back and tail and could breathe underwater. However, he didn't have the glowing scales that other Sea-Wings had. "So the Bloodwings really are near?" Stonefish said, looking at Elderstorm. "Yes," she replied, rolling her eyes slightly. "But not for long, because I'm going to destroy them!" Andromeda yelled, jumping in the air. Elderstorm waited until she had stopped, jumping to glare at her. "Training starts now," Elderstorm said, flicking her tail and Stonefish, and watched as he hurried off to go train with the others. Elderstorm sighed and turned away to go train Vulture when a cracking sound split a cave wall in half. And that's where I'm going to leave it for today. I'm really excited to write some more of her backstory, and honestly I really loved writing this because I loved her having like the spellers as her group and everything, and I think Vulture will be just like the annoying half-brother. So yeah, this was really fun to write and I can't wait to do number 2. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the art and this be in the video, and I will see you next video.